What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, it was just about a month ago we heard the first whispers that Tom Holland was back in negotiations with Sony and Marvel to return as Spider-Man, and while that was pretty exciting in its own right, it also meant we were one step closer to Spider-Man 4, which we anticipated we were going to get an official announcement for at this weekend's CCXP, but then Sony silently pulled out after promising huge surprises. No worries, we have a Marvel panel we'll be covering instead. In the meantime, and in the last 24 hours, an unlikely industry insider coming with a major update for Spider-Man 4, not only giving us a timetable for the film, but a ton of other details, including Tom Holland has officially signed. We're going to talk about where this is coming from, what they exactly said, and then the context for when this should be released in the MCU. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report like we're covering today, and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below that will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. We are about to announce our brand new giveaway that will be running the entirety of December. That's right, giving away comics every day. So again, all you got to do, be a sub, leave a comment, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so because this video will be coming out a little bit later today because of the World Cup game, I was partying for very late last night and very early this morning for long before the game ever launched, which was, for the record, a really bad idea. Go USA, wherever you are in the world. If you listen to me, I hope your team made it through to the next round too. We've got Holland on Saturday morning. It'll be more of the same. In the meantime, I've already seen this misreported a couple of ways and with no credit. This update that came in the last 24 hours comes from the Twitter scoopster and the host of the Cape Time podcast, Tom Smith. You can follow him over on Twitter at Tom_Smith717. He tweeted out the following, quote, Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4 is on the fast track. Holland is signed, but one thing needs to be settled, and it's the director. Watts is wanted back, but experienced superhero burnout and dropped out of the Fantastic Four for that reason. Zendaya is also wanted back, hashtag Spider-Man. Then went on to say the goal is for it to film in 2023 and release in summer of 2024, which was originally reported by the Cosmic Circus. Also went on to say Sony's been working on the story and the script for some time, and then rightly points out not to anticipate Marvel Studios announcing that this weekend. This is a Sony announcement. It wouldn't be something that was handled by Marvel anyway. Now, there's some more awesome details that he mentioned in tweets we're going to get to in just a second, but to set this up, one of them was that Marvel would make sure that Thunderbolt's release and a release date for Spider-Man in the summer of 2024 wouldn't overlap. But as I've pointed out in like 3 of my last 7 videos, the huge gap for Marvel is between the Marvels this upcoming summer in July and the New World Order released in May. We're talking about 9 months with no Marvel movies. So if it's true that Sony have fast-tracked this film, I think it real likely they try to film early in the year and maybe put this out sometime in the early spring before May's release of New World Order. But here's the thing, if they don't have a director already, it could be that they're on the hunt right now, and so I'm going to expect, and coming from the Hollywood trades where this sort of stuff is normally reported, say a Hollywood Reporter or a Deadline, we're going to start hearing updates about that, if not by the end of the year, starting very early next year, because this paints a picture of a Sony that is looking to put that Spider-Man film out ASAP, and if they're truly this far along in pre-development and the director is the last piece they need, it's theoretical that they could start filming in the next 3 months by February and then turn the whole film around in a year by February of 2024, again in plenty of time to get it out before May's release of the Thunderbolts and while the other 4 banger movies that are coming from Marvel in the months that follow. Regardless, I can't wait for the updates, and the faster they go to filming, the better. Now, other details coming from Tom Smith via his tweets about Zendaya wanting to be back for a role, I think that's because they very clearly set up at the end of No Way Home there's a chance for them to reconcile, and while she probably won't play a major part in the film, they may look to continue that storyline at least a little bit further and maybe move it forward if not resolved by the end of it. He also goes on to say that ages ago he had heard one idea that Miles Morales might be part of the story and as a neighbor to Peter Parker in his apartment building. Now, I remember some of those original reports, but it made it look more certainly clear this time around that we would be involving Daredevil. Why tease an appearance or a cameo in No Way Home, only to have now what I'm suspecting as a major launch gap for Marvel to be able to put Sony's Spider-Man out while Marvel's Born Again Daredevil TV series is on Disney+, and since we know it's 18 episodes, it's literally going to run no less than 4 calendar months. Think about that. Daredevil Born Again will be on Disney Plus for 4 calendar months. We know it comes in early 2024, when I'm now calling for Spider-Man to be put out, and that's why I think all of a sudden Sony is talking about this 2024 release and this 2023 shooting, because I genuinely think there's some natural overlap there. Look, if they truly are looking for a summer 2024 release, that might be right after the conclusion of Daredevil Born Again. And while there have been a ton of plot rumors and reports about Kingpin possibly being the villain and one leading into the other, I again think they just stem from the fact that Daredevil and Spider-Man are a likely pairing on the street level hero front, and of course with his cameo in No Way Home, that's setting it up for something. Kingpin doesn't need to be the villain outside of what's going on in Born Again, and I doubt Sony would want to tie Spider-Man 4's success on a villain like Vincent D'Onofrio that's already been used on Netflix and then for another 18 episodes already in the MCU. They're going to want to do a new villain of some kind. We've heard the reports that they may hold off on doing the symbiote just yet, push that closer to Secret Wars. I would argue they might not have a chance to get another Spider-Man film out before Secret Wars, so I tend to genuinely think they may focus on the symbiote in this film, but that wouldn't be a story that you would really expect Daredevil to be a part of. So there are multiple ways they can go with this film still. It's just exciting that we're right around the corner from them starting production, and well, if Sony's marketing team and or PR has been anything like they have been since about 2020, we should know the entire film and or get 4K HD set footage in about 6 months, and then a leaked trailer about 2 months after that, and then a full cast listing about a month after that with the correct plot leak on Reddit and 4chan, covered at your favorite YouTube channel. But let me know all your thoughts down below. Hey Sony, don't act like either A, you didn't do it on purpose, or B, God's love rewarding fools in the fact that it was a terrible strategy to just deny it the entire time, and it ended up making your movie the biggest movie of all time. See what Marvel did? They just went ahead and told us Hugh Jackman's going to be in the film, and now you don't need to worry about 7 or 8 months of it getting leaked. Then again, if they had just held that Wolverine was in the film and denied it like Sony, kind of hard to believe that it wouldn't have driven the hype for that too. You know, look, Sony left us the playbook for movie marketing. I wonder at what studio will next have a chance to even use it, and if they would. You guys let me know all your thoughts down below. Hype for Spider-Man 4. Who you got as the villain? Quickly, let's jump into the giveaway stuff, and before I let you go, we are still giving away a PlayStation 5. The next milestone is 1 million subscribers, and because we have picked up a ton of steam heading into December, and because I have no idea why, YouTube's algorithm has been all over the place, there's a good chance we might hit this by year's end. We're also going to announce a new round of exclusive variant cover giveaways from one of our friends and sponsors at the channel. We'll be doing that throughout the entirety of December for a holiday giveaway. So if you want to be entered to win for any of the future giveaways, all you got to do, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here, so avoid all the spammers and scammers across any platform. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes under the name AllFires. Best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit that notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.